This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com. Hi, welcome to Review Corner. Today we're going to be looking at a game that came out a while ago and was a bit controversial for a bit. But they've come out with a version 2, so we're going to take a look and we're going to compare the two. Alien vs. Predator. Second edition. It's always hard when you put out an IP games. They never live up to the IP. But does this one? There's only one way to find out. Let's go down on the table and take a look. So here you can see the differences in the two boxes that you get. This is the original box underneath, and they condensed everything into this smaller packaging. Now, the one thing I couldn't stand about this box here is that there was no place to put all the stuff that you wanted to put in here. We actually tried using some of these bags here to keep stuff separated, but you couldn't really. The box was so thin, and if you turned it sideways, it opened up and everything fell out, which drove us absolutely bonkers. Now, the one thing that I like about the newer box is that everything's nice and condensed in here. So as you can see here, we're going to open up the box and kind of do a little bit of an unboxing. They have a nice finish to the tiles finally. And no, we haven't popped this out because it's exactly the same game actually, except everything's upgraded a bit. And you can see the difference in the tiles. We'll just pull this aside for a second. You can see the difference in the tiles. Here's the newer tile with a nice gloss finish, and the older tile, which does fit into the other stuff, it has this dull coat. These are just a little bit thicker, not much, but you could tell that these were starting to warp a little bit. And these, well, I guess we'll just see with time, but definitely they upgraded the tiles, which was a big bonus. Now, as we take everything out of here, they come with exactly everything that you got in the original game. But the box is actually, everything's put together nicer. The book is a lot smaller. These are the updated second edition rules, which really have supposedly have fixed some things, and I've just started reading it. It explains things a lot better. It basically kind of keeps you in the same loop there, though. But the real winner here is where you can put your miniatures. There's actually a nice little cutout for your cards, your dice, and all your miniatures. Now the one thing here is that these seem a little brittle. Now the old miniatures, which I was never too thrilled with, which I actually have here, as you can see, these were a lot bendier and they were pretty tough to put together, but everything comes in one piece here. And I got these painted up, and I can just use these with the new set if I want to, because you basically get the same type of miniatures. Now the one thing that you'll notice here is that these are a hard resin, and when I originally took it out, you could see it's so hard and brittle, I actually broke one of the arms out. Even though the poses are a lot better, as you can see, you got some really nice poses for the young aliens and the larger aliens. There's really some nice things here. You can see he's got his arm folded back a certain way, but you could tell that this is just, you got to be very careful with this. And you could tell because you have this white film here, and these are just, you bend them the wrong way, you put a brush on them the wrong way, and look how thin those parts are right there. Especially in 1080p, you can see that these would just snap off if they're not taken care of properly. So you got to make sure that you put them back and try not to hook this foam, or else you're going to break them. Otherwise, they got some really nice bases that you can paint up and really do some really cool things, which I'm really looking forward to painting up. It's just, I'm very concerned with how brittle these things are. Same type of figure, and let's just compare some of them here, just so you get a good feel. Guy's a lot bigger, and you can see there is a size difference, but there's not a size difference in the tiles. So if you have the old figures and you already got them painted up and you've already put the work in, why not? You could paint these up to just have a couple squads and maybe make up some of your own rules. Other than that, the gameplay is pretty good. If you just go back and check the some of the other reviews that I've done on the original set, they clarify a lot of things. It's the same game. It's the game that actually should have came out at the very beginning. This is what everybody should have got from the start, and I think there wouldn't have been so many problems. So if you have a chance and you skip this, I suggest you get it. I really enjoy it. But let's get my final thoughts up top and take it on out of here. I really like Aliens vs. Predator. I wish they did this the first time. Like I said, the first box is really flimsy. The parts can easily fall over the place. It's awkward to put on your shelves. This one has a nice space for all the miniatures. The miniatures are still a lot more detailed, but they almost seem like they can break easy. And as you saw, I broke that one guy's hand just taking him out of the box, unfortunately. A lot better. The gameplay with the rule book is a lot explained a lot better. I really like it. It's going to stay in my collection, that's for sure. So I'm going to give this a 3.5 out of 5. Until next time, I'm Rob Warren for Review Corner. We'll see you soon. Sponsored by Miniature Market's Review Corner. The Review Corner features podcasts, videos, and written reviews by gamers for gamers. Miniature Market, online gaming superstore, thousands of games and minis, discount prices. Check them out at miniaturemarket.com.